Okay, day 88, Sunday, October 24th. Good morning, and I am taking off from Boots Off Hostel. And it's hard to get out of here, I'll tell you that. I'm getting a late start for me, a really late start. It's after 8. But those kids were in there, the young people, just cracking themselves up, and they are hilarious. So it's fun to just sit in there and listen to them. And I had a good breakfast, and anyways, just hard to get out of here. Very comfortable there. They might talk themselves into taking a 0, but I'm hitting the trail. There's a big uphill right in front of me that I start off with. I go down, it's a mountain that I have to climb, so I think I might get up to 6,000 feet or something like that. And then right after that, there's another one that is further to climb, but not as steep. So I got a couple big climbs ahead of me to start off the day. And so it's debatable on how far I'm gonna go and where I'm gonna end up. But another mini adventure and a big adventure. Okay, this is already an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, awesome, incredible, did I say wonderful, day. And the sun's shining on all the tops of the mountain. The leaves are changing. There's clouds below me. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't get monotonous to me at all, but I can just imagine on the video people, I don't know. Like I said, the camera can't do it justice, so if everybody's tired of me saying how oohing and on over everything, then I do not apologize. It's just the way it is. That's why I came out here. Some of this is, well, a lot of it's for me. I mean, I want my family to, see what I'm doing every day, and I love it that a lot of my friends are chimed in, and I really appreciate their support. But a lot of it's for me also. I'm gonna binge watch my own videos at some point, probably in a few years or something. I did want to clear up one thing real quick. I'll flip around here. Okay. I kind of did a disservice to my wife the other day. Yeah, when I was talking about Shauna, my sister-in-law, coming down to pick me up on Springer Mountain when I finish this whole thing. So I want to set the record straight on that. Danielle has more important things to do. So she'll be off on her girls' weekend, gallivanting around, and that trumps my epic finish at Springer Mountain. Of course I'm kidding. I gooned this whole thing up, to tell you the truth. Danielle desperately wanted to be there, and she told me over and over again, do not finish on girls' weekend. And it is what it is. It's just the way it worked out for a number of reasons. My secret plan was to finish within 100 days, and I could have done it, to tell you the truth, but through a number of factors, it's pushing about 8-10 days, something like that. And it magically falls or conspires against me to fall directly on the weekend that Danielle told me not to finish on. So, me and Danielle discussed it. Speeding it up wasn't really a good idea. 1, I probably couldn't make the miles. 2, even if I did, it doesn't work for Danielle's schedule anyways, with the kids and everything else we have going on in our lives. And then the other option would be to wait another week, which is really tough because it would just make me have to sit around, and again, it's not optimal for anybody else's schedule either. So we're making the best of everything, and Shauna's gonna come down with my younger daughter. That's the plan right now. I still have to I still have to meet the mark day in and day out to make this whole plan work. But probably less than 3 weeks now. Shauna and my youngest daughter will be on their way down to meet me at the finish line, and I think it's gonna be awesome. And I'm bummed that Danielle can't be there, but it's okay. She'll just, next time I do this next year, she'll have to plan better. I'm kidding about both those things. I was standing on that berm. Yes, that's the dam right there, looking straight out this way. Looks like there's something beautiful up there too. I had a really good trip and fall yesterday. I was lucky on this one. It's probably one of my worst falls. I was really lucky I didn't get hurt. And I was doing exactly what I'm doing right now. I was trying to take a photograph and walk at the same time. And my toe, I think it caught a root. It might have been like a rock, and I'm usually pretty good at like kind of hopping out of it or catching my balance. Maybe I'm not as good as I think, but anyways, that toe was not coming out, and I went straight down. It made me sort of pivot because of the way that my toe caught it and the way I was holding the camera. Anyways, I went off the side of this hill and started sliding down it. Banged my knee. This morning I got a pain in my, I think I hit my ribs a little bit, but everything's fine. It's just, over 20, almost 200 miles. Some of these things are gonna happen. So this waterway is called Laurel Fork, and it's just south of Lake Watauga and Hampton, Tennessee, or maybe it's in Hampton, Tennessee, but it's on the southern side of it. Fun little area to hike. If you don't want to go up the mountain, you just do this little section through here that's nice and level, scenic, beautiful, etc. There are some beautiful tent sites along here that it reminds me of. Way back, I tented next to this stream called Vaughn Stream. Might have been Vermont, and it was awesome. I made a fire. I made my tent right next to this beautiful little stream that was flowing real well. This reminds me of that. But there's a ton of spots along here that they've set out so that they have a lot of options for beautiful tenting. I was hoping that guy back there would catch a fish right in front of me, but waited as long as I could. I would love, love, love to bring my family out here. Actually, I thought I had to go up and over that thing. This is a trail right here. It's really cool. On this ledge. I haven't even gotten to the good part yet. So this is much more than I expected. Some serious falls. Oh man, on a warmer day with more time, I'm pretty sure I would go in there. But I am not freezing my ass off and getting in there. Okay, coming up on Moreland Gap Shelter. I'm a little worn out, so I'm gonna put my feet up, rest. I know these people, so I'll chat away with them, but I get a little break. Right after I went to that shelter, I needed water, so I didn't want to go. It had water at the shelter, but it was way downhill, so I went to the next stream, and I had to use my scoop to get water there. And now, like, I think it was probably about a mile from there, I have this beautiful hardcore cascades that I could have got. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I have the filter, but anyways, beautiful cascades. I could have got crystal clear water out of. Instead, I have tinted water. So I've been dragging through. I mean, just like, I don't know. I thought I was pumped up this morning, but man, after I got past that waterfall, it's just like and it shouldn't be. This should be a good day for me, but I've not really been having a good day. And I think I figured it out. I didn't sleep well last night, and it's so interesting to me that in some of the nicest places, I don't always get the best night's sleep. And in some of the, how should I put it, crappiest places, in some of the crappiest places I've slept, I got some of my best night's sleep. And not even crappy, like some of them are just, you know, much more basic. But it's so weird how it just kind of works out. Like last night, I just woke up a lot, so I don't think I slept well. And I think it's costing me today. And I'm trying to pick it up a little right now, but it's just so hard. And I think it just comes down to I didn't sleep well last night. Kind of a funny sign. It says Springer Mountain 407. It's either an old sign or I don't think the math is correct, because I have to be at mile 1793. No. Oh, I think it is right, actually. But what's more significant about it is that's mile 400, I guess, for the Novo. So it's funny that usually the Sobos get no love. So it's kind of a sign from a Sobo perspective. Usually you have to do the math the other way around, going Novo. So you just see a 400 mile sign. All right, just about another mile or two to go for this day. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna get this. Nice little bench. And looky there, look at that beautiful view. Okay, I ended up in the Refuge Hostel tonight, and this place is fantastic. It is a hidden gem, and this guy named Robert and a woman named April own this place. They made it. The guy Robert just told me how he built this entire thing, and I'm going to give you a full tour of it. But everything you see behind me is all either reclaimed wood or it's all reclaimed materials. It's amazing what this guy did. And even he just told me so many things. I can't pass it all on to you, but it's amazing what this guy did to build this place. And they have their own place up above that is a whole nother story. But this is a really neat place. I'm probably gonna come back here tomorrow night because there's gonna be bad weather tomorrow, and this will help me to keep making ground. And I got some really snazzy, let me see if I can get my loaner clothes here. So this is actually a Patagonia base layer. It's really, really nice, but let's see if I can get these pants. They're pretty snazzy. Check those babies out. Oh yeah. All right. But I'm styling and profiling. I got this whole place to myself. Let me flip. Here's the little common area, and this place is super cheap, like super cheap, and it is wonderful to stay in. They got all kinds of food in here that you can I don't even know how they're running this place. They're not making any profit on anything. It's like the same price you would pay like at the grocery store. But a nice little kitchen area here. The bathroom's real nice, and then there's all the hiker clothes. But they got a bunch of racks and bunks in here. I'm set up over there, and so I'm gonna get out early tomorrow, basically hike around this hostel because it's kind of a horseshoe almost around here. And I'm in the Roan mountain area, so I'm gonna hit these humongous mountains tomorrow. But I'm probably gonna come back here tomorrow night and spend the night here again because it's awesome. And it's gonna help me stay on schedule for the November 12th pickup with Shauna. And but I mean, just look at this place, how nice it is. The craftsmanship, the workmanship, all this tin. He tore apart a shed or something like that and reused all of this. All the brick he did himself. He was explaining to me there's these humongous logs he has upstairs supporting, or not even really supporting, they're just part of the house upstairs. And he was explaining to me how he lifted it all, and he did everything himself. One man did all this with the help of his wife, but for the most part he did everything. It's amazing.